Got table one ready to go. We've got Shawn Eli playing against Randy Romy, and I'm very surprised by the two teams we've got here. So the Ring of Magnetism on Randy's team is an interesting choice, and I'm surprised by most of Shawn's entire team, to be honest. So we've got a lot of different things going on. So Gabi, no surprise there. Halfling Thief, Minion Harper, game I just played against Shawn. I was surprised at how effective it is. It's resurrection on a stick is what I was saying. It's going to allow you to make really strategic purchase decisions. And due to the fact that your dice you're spending are going to be out of play, that means the die that you bought being in your used pile will go straight to a rollable die. You can guarantee the success of Halfling Thief. Halfling Thief's purchase cost is a 2. Fantastic. The fact that it is 1 to field is really, really balanced when you think about it. You're spending to get a character as well as roll that new die. It would not be unreasonable for it to cost an additional 1 to field for the similar effect. You're paying for the ability to move forward and keep rolling those dice. So today we've got more of the teams scrolling on your screen for your view at home, getting to see what players are using exactly. So Blue Eyes White Dragon, Monstrous Dragon is one of the consistency cards that I think is absolutely necessary. But in conjunction with things like Halfling Thief and other one-fielded abilities, it really just gets to be super strong. So Injection Fairy Lily, I'm not sure if that is in fact the correct one that Shawn is using, because I think that's a 4 cost and Shawn is using the 3. So watch out for that. But otherwise, these are the cards you should be expecting. I think that Polymorph is a super interesting choice, because spinning certain characters down who have burst faces like the Hulk is critical for getting the important knockouts. So Randy was on camera with me before talking about how he's using Slifer instead of using the Magic Missile. And it turns out that Shawn did not bring Magic Missile this game. So it looks like they're going to have a lot of different globals to choose from. It's pretty convenient the way that Randy has his team laid out. On the left-hand side, he has all his 4 characters that he uses for the globals. On his right-hand side is everyone else and his Ring of Magnetism action attraction. So Shawn has purchased a Gabi, and Randy has purchased a Hulk. And Randy has prepped his Hulk for next turn, but he will definitely be rolling it. So Shawn is undeterred by the fact that his opponent's Hulk is going to blow up his sidekicks every turn. So Professor X, Recruiting Young Mutants. If I had to guess, Shawn is using Recruiting Young Mutants over Trainer because he likes the full art version. There's a little bit of glare on it right now, but let's see what this Hulk does. This Hulk, I think, is going to put in a ton of work for Randy. Okay, so it looks like Hulk is on a burst face. So he's got a bunch of sidekicks, which is not terrible given his current position, but it doesn't help him move forward to something bigger. Yeah, so he rerolls only 2 dice. By keeping 1 sidekick, he knows that if he gets a bolt, he's going to be able to use Blue Eyes White Dragon's global ability to turn that sidekick into 1 energy now, effectively, and 1 energy later. So he's got his Hulk, and he's got a sidekick. He's going to use Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, spend his shield and a mask to purchase Nick Fury. He's got 1 mask remaining, he's just going to pass. Okay, so Shawn uses Professor X's global twice. Oh, so Shawn bought a polymorph die, so Shawn's actually planning on using the effect of that die instead of the global only. So if Shawn uses Gabi for damage, Hulk will then explode all of the sidekicks, and depending on what face Gabi's on, might also blow up Gabi. So Shawn's rolling Gabi off of a character face, meaning he does not want to do that damage. So this is a ton of options for Shawn. He's got four wild energy showing. One of them is probably going to be used to activate Blue Eyes by Dragon and get that sidekick out of there. That sidekick is not helpful and potentially even detrimental given the way that Gabi interacts with Hulk. It's not worth the 1 damage for Shawn to lose the board position. Shawn is just shaking his head here. He's really unhappy with this roll. Triple fist when you don't intend to. Oh, okay. So he's fielded Gabi to deal 1 damage to his opponent and lose the board position. So earlier I was poking fun at Shawn, saying, "I am certain you will bring distraction to this game. I don't. If I plan on playing against you, I don't need to do anything because I know that distraction is going to be on your side." So Shawn has the potential to lose the game this turn. No, so Randy missed getting Nick Fury. If he hit Nick Fury, then Shawn has no distraction and no blockers. There's this potential the game is over, especially with Doom Caliber Knight. Halfling Thief. Still really impressed with this card. Most of the time, it's going to get that burst effect, and that's really what tips the scales between cards where you say, I'm playing it for the burst effect, and wow, the burst effect is an excellent bonus. Beast only has the burst effect sometimes, but it's good no matter what. Halfling Thief, not quite as much. Halfling Thief also fulfills an important role for Magic Missile, because when your opponent brings Magic Missile and you purchase it, it will be better for you than for them. Shawn looks like he is not sure exactly what he wants to do here. Okay, so Randy not attacking here is actually really important. This is something that I didn't have a lot of opportunities to focus on yesterday. But it's not that Randy's sitting back and saying, oh wow, what a good blocker Hulk is. He doesn't want to lose Hulk's ability from being available to him. He doesn't want to lose the ability to have Slifer poke the Hulk for 1 and it turn into, 2, 3, 6, 9 damage across Shawn's board. Okay. So, we see again, Gabi. Weapon 10 is interesting here because Wolverine can grow large enough to KO the Hulk. And Hulk's effect won't matter because there's a good chance that Shawn is not going to have other characters in play, much less, obviously, attacking. Fielding sequence is going to matter here. Shawn has the option to go sidekick, Gabi, weapon 10, and get an attack in. So it seems Shawn's primary focus is to avoid breaking ramp. It's interesting to note that he doesn't save blockers because there's just a pretty good chance they don't matter. That the Hulk is going to be able to blow up his side of the field no matter how many characters they are or how big their defenses are. Okay, so looks like we're going to see a weapon 10 play. What's going to accompany it is a little up in the air. Can't help but wonder if Shawn's going to try and get a conversion with Blue Eyes to make those sidekicks into energy. Or even a conversion with his opponent's Iceman. But for the most part, I believe that Blue Eyes is going to be better in this scenario for Shawn than Iceman would be. Though he's separating out a lot of bolts. Time could be Slifer time. So polymorph. Oh, so Shawn is showing his opponent polymorph. And polymorph's going to allow him to switch where his opponent's die is. So now Nick Fury's out. So Nick Fury is sliferable here. poke. Okay, so we get 2 sidekicks. We get Gabi, so 2 damage. Now, while this means that Shawn is very much back in the game, next turn, there's still a shot of Randy just outright winning. So Shawn was using that to keep track of having a generic energy. He uses 2 to field Wolverine. So swap target, field a character die with a non-NPC character from its controller's use pile. Spin the new character level 1. Polymorph was just a huge bomb. Important to consider that while Nick Fury's ability is the primary reason he's used, he's a small character on that side. He is not going to be able to sustain a big hit. So Shawn just effectively paid 2 bolts and KO'd his Gabi for a new Gabi die. So Shawn uses Relentless, prevents Nick Fury from blocking, attacks with Formerly Weapon 10. Formerly Weapon 10 is attacking alone. And so, oh wait, maybe he's elected not to attack with. No, he's giving his opponent the chance to play Professor X Globals at the end of his main step. Okay, so now Shawn is going to attack with Wolverine for big money. So this is the big turn. I think Randy wins the game this turn. Let's see exactly what happens. So he's gonna want to use Enrage to make that Hulk as big as possible. So there's a lot of different considerations for what you're gonna use in that spot to give the global for +1 attack. Invulnerability is an option. Enrage is an option. One of the things that is cute about using Enrage is just that the Hulk is going to get angry, and who doesn't love an angry Hulk? Okay, so Randy's clearly thinking this through. So field the Hulk. He's gonna pay a bolt for Slifer. Oh. Okay. So pays a. Oh, okay. He's paid a bolt first to use Iceman to switch all of his other dice to bolts. This makes complete sense to me. So I am very much on the bandwagon that Shawn has been on, which is, hey, if I bring distraction, I can force my opponent to have to spend the 1 extra for Doomcal. Doomcal overnights global, stopping Hulk from being targeted when he's attacking. It's really, really big. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. So looks like Hulk is +4. Oh, okay. So Hulk is plus some attack, and I don't think Shawn has anything he can do here. Randy has passed priority to Shawn, and I'd be excited to have missed a play here, but I do believe that is this is open and shut. Hulk's lowest attacking side is 6, and I can't see what face he's on. But even at 6, this would end the game. So he's paid the fist for Doom Caliber Knight. I don't believe. Oh. So yeah, I don't believe Doomcal had an effect. I mean, he's paying the fist for the global, but I don't think there's something that Shawn could do that would be meaningful. Shawn's thinking pretty carefully about what he is going to do here. He's uncertain if Iceman Too Cool for Words is going to have a helpful effect here. So not sure what's up next here. These guys seem to be on Vapor Lock. We're getting Judge called over. Judge. Okay, we've called for a judge. There's a so okay, that's game. Shawn was looking for a target. Okay, so yeah, this is big. Okay, so Shawn turned. So I think Shawn has lost the game, and they're just talking about what could have happened. So Shawn realizes he could have used Iceman followed by Slifer to KO Nick Fury, which I think would have been the correct play. I think Shawn believes he flubbed this. I think it might have been Randy's game to lose either way, because Randy could have simply re-rolled the Nick Fury. So I'm gonna get Randy over here first, and then we're probably gonna talk to Shawn right after. Let me get their team sheets back to these players first. Congrats on your win, Randy.
Yeah, thank you.
So it looked like Shawn had a bad roll toward the end.
Yes.
And he to some extent went into a little bit of Vapor Lock, like, what do I do with this? And there wasn't necessarily a great answer, and there was that Iceman play, but even if I think he had spotted the Iceman play, I think you still had that, right?
I think so.
You could just re-rolled Nick Fury and gone through.
Yes.
Yeah, and you would have saved the energy from KOing the sidekicks that you would have had a bigger attack from Hulk anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what do you think was the critical turning point? Was it just, oh, you got to go first, and that's the primary advantage here?
After I made my first move, I realized I could have made a different one.
Okay.
I mean, it ended up working out all right. Being able to use 3 PXGs on my opponent's turn on that first turn. Mm-hmm. I could have bought Ant-Man instead and still had room for 2 PXGs.
Yeah.
But this worked out well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think the turning point was when he was forced to use his polymorph die to get rid of my Hulk and put Fury in play, as opposed to letting him buy something and get that in play. Once he had to go on the response, then it was mine, I thought.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So what I thought was a big moment was when you were able to use the Resurrection Global in order to make sure that you were guaranteed the Hulk die in the next turn.
Yes.
That was because getting the Hulk burns your ramp a little bit, but the Resurrection lets you have the most critical die for what you're trying to accomplish.
Absolutely. I think I've done that in most of my games so far the past 2 days. As soon as I buy the Hulk, usually on my second or third turn, I'm using all of my energy because of the PXG and so my bag is already empty. If it's the only thing in my used pile, it lets him go to prep right away.
Very, very, very strong combination there. So, I was surprised by some of the stuff that I saw Shawn doing with like Injection Fairy Lily, Halfling Thief I had seen earlier today. Was there anything that you thought, oh, I wish I had played some games with that to get a better sense of whether I like it or not, or you're still dead set on this is the team you practice with and
absolutely dead set.
Cool. I hope you've seen top 8 with this. It's a very, very strong build. One of the teams I was practicing with myself.
Oh,
so
well, thank you.
Cool. Good luck.
All right.
Take
Thanks
care.
a lot.
We're gonna get Shawn on the mic for a little bit in a moment as well.